Good day, sir. I am Christian Joel G. Cano. In this video, I will be tackling about three topics inside the therapeutic modalities. The first is the human rights principles. Human rights in the Philippines are grounded in the Constitution and international agreement like the United Nations International Bill of Human Rights. This principle emphasizes the inherent dignity, equality, and rights of every individual, regardless of nationality, gender, or status. We have the key principles. First, we have the universality and inalienability. First, human rights apply to all people and cannot be taken away without due process. The second one is the indivisibility and interdependence. Rights are interconnected with equal importance, covering civil and political, economic, social, and cultural aspect. We have also the equality and non-discrimination. Everyone is entitled to rights without discrimination based on the race, religion, gender, or other factors. The second topic of therapeutic modalities, we have the human rights can be classified into three main categories. We have the natural rights, the constitutional, and the statutory. We have these three. First, the natural rights. These are inherent rights that are believed to be universal and inalienable, meaning they cannot be taken away from you, from us. They are based on the idea of all humans are born with a certain fundamental rights simply by virtue of being human. For example, includes are the right to life, liberty, and property. Natural rights are often considered to be a foundation of other types of rights. Okay? So, we have the constitutional rights. These constitutional rights are rights that are specific, inherent in a country or constitutions. They are protected by the highest law of the land and cannot be violated by the government or any other entity. For example, the right to freedom of speech, the right to religion, and the right to fair trial. We have also that the constitutional rights are often based on the natural rights, but they are more specific and legally binding. We have also the last one is the statutory rights. These rights that are created by the legislation passed by the government. Now, they are not as foundation as natural or constitutional rights, but they are still important for protecting human rights. For example, we have also this one, the right to minimum wage, and the right to paid leave, and the right to access healthcare. Statutory rights can be changed or repealed by the government, but they are generally considered be legally binding. It is important to note that these categories are not always distinct. For example, the constitutional rights may have been based on the natural rights, and our statutory rights may have designed to be protect the constitution rights. However, understanding this classification can be help us to better to understand the different types of human rights and how they are protected us. We have a last topic that we have to tackle. We have the therapeutic community or the TC. In the Philippines is a residential or community-based program that aims to treat drugs addiction. Okay, we have also reminded about the drug addiction. It is a group based on approach where client live together and participate in a therapy session, activities, and daily life. We have the key feature of TC for the therapeutic community in the Philippines. Focus on the whole person, okay? Therapeutic communities go beyond just stopping drug use. Very important this to be mind. They aims to address the underlying issue of contribute to addiction, such as mental health problems, social factors, and personal development. Community-based, we have the participant live together and support each other in the recovery journey. This creates a strong sense of community and shared responsibility. Participative approach. Now, clients actively participate in the treatment by sharing their experiences, challenging each other in taking a leadership. Holds as the progress. Emphasis as a lifetime changes. Therapeutic communities programs are encourage participants to develop healthy habits and build positive relationships and find meaningful activities outside of drug use. We have stages of treatment. Therapeutic communities typically have a structured program with different stages allowing participants to gradually take on more responsibility and progress towards independence. History and implementation of the therapeutic community. The first TC is in Asia, was established in the Philippines in the 1970s by the Drug Abuse Research Foundation Incorporated, or the DARI. TCs are now used for various settings in the Philippines, including the government-run, the facilities, the private rehabilitation center, and even prisons. However, there are challenges in implementing TCs model effectively, including the lack of standardized practices, qualified staff, and adequate funding. Overall, TC is recognized an effective model for treating drug addiction in the Philippines. It offers a structure and supportive environment that shape the individuals, address not the root causes of their addiction, and build a foundation for lasting recovery.